Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna do a short review of the Banner Saga. So here we go. Hi, guys. So Banner Saga, we just finished it a few moments ago. That game is fantastic. It is a story set in a Viking-ish-esque kind of setting. It is incredibly beautiful. That game is incredibly beautiful. The hand-drawn graphics are amazing. The story is so good. The only thing I'm sad about is there's no voice acting, so I had to voice act everything, which can be funny, but like more voice acting would have been amazing. Like the entire thing voice acted would have been great. It would have been super good, even better. Especially nowadays. Like I understand that when the game was released, it wasn't like that. You know, it was, you know, like voice acting was a thing, obviously, but it wasn't so much prevalent as today it is. Like today, when games are kickstarted, and it's like people are expecting the game to be fully voice acted. Like they really want it that way, especially for streamers. But you can tell the incredible amount of love that was poured into this title is just it's crazy. Just the lore alone. You know, if everything is so detailed, you feel like you're in a Lord of the Ring setting. You know, like every location you visit has history behind it, as if that world has been there for generations, instead of just being like a thing you visit for one title and that's it. I was blown away by the music was great, the combat system, the mechanics, everything was just great. There was a few bugs that I encountered. Like one bug at one point we had that like we just wouldn't lose rations, but then we would not heal either. I could just rest forever, and all it would do would just increase the day counter. That's all it would do. So that was kind of funky. Also, there are some weird difficulty spikes. The game is really uneven, and I guess it makes sense. You know. In the story wise, but at the same time, like it kind of would have preferred if it would have been a more of a curve instead of just being like, oh, easy, stupid hard, easy, stupid hard, and then it's kind of like the food situation. Like you're good the entire game for food, and at the very last moment you start running out. I understand that it makes sense in a way, because like you're at the end, you're running out of options, you're trying to survive, you head into that last location. It felt kind of okay, but I would have preferred, to be honest, if food had been more scarce the entire time. I would have, like, as if I had a hard time just reaching the end. I was fine the entire time except for the last stretch, like the mid Chapter 6 to the end of Chapter 6 is when I really ran out of food. Like otherwise, I was fine. I was playing the game on normal. I didn't play it on hard, mostly because I didn't know the mechanics and of the fights and stuff. And that game is, I've been told, and everybody online says it's pretty brutal. And after playing it, it is pretty brutal. The game, enemies will one shot you even at the end. Like there's no, and I did not read the entire map. I did not. I read some of it, but I didn't read all of it, especially on stream. Like, it's a lot of info to go through and stuff, but I really like that the option is there if you want to really get into it. I honestly cannot wait for Banner Saga 2. It's going to be great, and Banner Saga 3, which is going to continue. I also heard from what the devs have said that they're planning on continuing making games and other media in that world without necessarily being called the Banner Saga. So it won't necessarily be a turn-based combat system anymore. Let's say they make a fourth game, it's probably going to be its own thing, but it's going to be set in that world. Is it going to be during the First Great War, the Second Great War? Is it going to be after whatever happens in Banner Saga? I'm assuming it's going to be before, especially if the game is supposed to, like, if this is the end of the world. Like, it would be great if it was before, but yeah, I mean, more, please. By all means, more. So I like to do this thing where I rate games. So I rate games out of 7. And I'm going to give this game 5 out of 7. That's my score. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys, on YouTube. Don't forget to visit my Twitch channel if you want more, if you want to watch more playthroughs and stuff. And if you miss anything, it's all on YouTube. So if you just go into the playlist section, there's a bunch of stuff. But please come and see me live, say hi, and I'll be super happy to see you. Okay, so for the beautiful people on Twitch, hey.